welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing on with my Planet Coaster 2 themed park builds. This one is 100% a water park. There are no other rides, there's all flume rides and pools. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, going to do an overview at the end. And now... Okay, I will admit this park is a little iffy when it comes to the footpaths and everything. A couple of things here and there that I may have forgotten. I may have forgotten to put a heater in the kiddie pool. I may have forgotten to put heaters in certain places. I may have forgotten to put certain things down. So apologies in advance. I will fix them eventually. I should do it for this video, but I don't know. I guess we'll see once I do a little walkthrough if it's actually done. Okay, well, I decided anyway to go ahead and fix the pool. It was indeed because there was no heater. So, with saying that, here is the tour of Starfish Bay. Alright, so... Did I mean to, I said this when I streamed it, because I streamed building this. I said I had to fix that building and I forgot. And as you could probably tell, I've forgotten again, and I'm not going to stop the recording just to fix it, so we're gonna pretend it's fixed. But there's just some toilets slash changing rooms. People running for their lives. And then we've got up here, we've got a little pool services. Little changing room, bathroom area. And then we come down to our first attraction, which is a very crowded wave pool. Very popular wave pool too, I might say. However, I just realized there are supposed to be plants here so that you can't really see this area because you're supposed to go this way. But I digress. We have a little shop, souvenir shop here. So it's just got some goodies. Pretty sure we even have a photo kiosk. I have nothing for photo kiosks, but then we have our first set of bloom rides as well as our restaurant. We have a little restaurant down here that again no one wants to go to. So I broke something. But here is our first little rides. It's just some little flume ride, little slides, more kid orientated, I guess. Even though they go flying, ignore that. But yep, there you go. There's just a bunch of slides, some for little kids, some for older kids, but definitely more kid friendly than the rest of the park. Sorry, I just remembered I could do that. But yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary, just some slides. I won't show these ones off because, as you can see, they're literally just slides that wave and go down. But then, we will go this way. And then we will loop down to our wave pool. Show that bit in a second. There's some pizza, there's some ice cream, there's some soda, some chairs, a lifeguard. Now here is our wave pool. At nighttime the rock is like pretty colours, so that'll be kind of cool. I will show the park at nighttime as well, but forewarning, this park was not made to be a nighttime park, so there are no lights. Aside from lights in shops and on the rock, there are no lights. Call that laziness. I just thought, hey, my parks that we have, my water parks, they don't open at nighttime. So it made sense to me. There's some more changing rooms, some toilets, an information desk over there where they sell sunscreen. And then we have a little splash pad, which I was very proud of. We did most of this build on stream. Most of the builds we have been doing on stream. The rest of them I've been doing like offline. But there's a little like wading pool with that thing. More like splash stuff, you know, things you would see in a splash pad. And we've got the little mushroom splash pad. We've got like a little jungle gym type thing that's not really usable, but we'll pretend that it is. We got a bucket dump. We've also got that area, which is kind of cool. Another little pipe bit, more chairs. You know, just something to look like a splash pad. We also have these little like step up things that you can kind of like jump to. I did originally have them so that there was water coming out of them, but it looked a little unnatural compared to the rest, so we'll forget about that. But there's the scenery. There's lots of greenery in this area. I wanted it to be very, very lush. Alright, and then this way, I just walk straight into her. This path basically loops around to those water slides. I just thought it was accessible to kind of have everything loop back around to the same spot. This way we've got more shops, more changing rooms, another eating area, staff building back there. But more food, more cool stuff, more information desks. And then this road laps all the way around the park, and then joins back at the start. So we won't bother going down that way because it's really just trees and decorations. But the next thing we worked on, this was actually probably the first thing we did work on stream, and it was our lazy river. I wanted it to kind of look like the lazy river that I have at the water park near my house. So we put a whole heap of like floaties here. We even put floaties all around it just to kind of simulate a lazy river, I guess, even though people aren't using it, which is fine. That's understandable. But we got some more change rooms, some toilets. We also have a functional walking bridge where we can kind of suss out the pool. So it tells me it's not open right now, or at least if it's not open, no one's in it. It could just be that it's too cold. It was working originally, but we'll pretend for the sake of it that it's working. At the end of the video, I'll do a top-down view so you can see everything, but for now, we're just gonna do a little walkthrough. But we've got our seated area. Just nice views of the wave pool, some rocks, some nice music. And then we go this way, and there's like a little seating area. We got another exit that kind of broke, so the exit's not fully exited, but it's fine. We'll pretend it is. So there's that one, and this one comes out here. So there's another view of the little wave pool. Now this way is all of our water slides, and some of them are pretty intense. Some of them were just standard ones that were built and we just placed them down. Some of them, mainly these ones, we did ourselves, and we did it in a way that they all kind of end at the same place, so they're all pretty much the same. They're just slightly different. We go out this way. And we have the entrance to our slides, which I don't actually know if anyone's using them. I hope they are. But this way takes you to the exit of these slides. And none of these have a pool, so they're all like this. Each and every one of them. It doesn't look like anybody is using them, but that's okay. I'll pretend it's not broken if it's broken. I won't show these ones off because they're pretty basic. They're literally just like a wave like that. It's nothing impressive. So there's that one. We've got the toilets here, the change room, the drying room. Yep, doesn't look like anyone's using them. That's fine. And then we go this way. And we got some more staff buildings and just some other buildings. Some like food, which I've just realized is not connected to the path. And I realized this on stream the other day and I forgot to do anything about it. So for the sake of the video, let's just pretend that there's a path going down to it and that it's connected. Cool. Here's a view of our other rides. These ones seem pretty popular. This one these ones are all just pretty generic ones that were like pre-made in the game, so I just used them. And I just decorated them basically. But look at the space, I can show off this bit. So there's this one. It splashes down. Everyone seems to want to swim in this pool, which I guess is cool, but wasn't really my intention. We got this one. We got our pink one, and we've got the orange one in the back. So these are the biggest ones we have. And I guess I'll show these ones off, even though they are a generic build. I don't really mind showing them off, so we'll do that. So here's the green slide. There's nothing too fancy about this one. It's just one of the like preset ones. They all are actually, I'm pretty sure, aside from the body ones. What's this one? Nothing too crazy. Sorry, I just noticed the mouse was in the way. That's kind of cool. I don't think I actually tested out this route, to be honest. And then it just kind of circles around and flop. And everyone's in the pool. Here is the pink and blue one. So from here, we will now try this one. Again, this is also just a pre-built one, but you get the point. For anyone who hasn't seen how it works. Or maybe this wasn't... Actually, I can't remember if this one was a pre-built or if this is one that I got from the lab, the Frontier Lab. I'll have to figure that out. Anything that I did get from the Frontier Lab too, I will put in the description of the video. So everyone who has made things will be credited to what they made. But yeah, let's test out this one. Okay, here is this one. I think this one is our second biggest ride. Alright, and this way leads us back to the park. But instead if we go this way, seeing as we kind of bypassed all of this, we do have one more set of slides. They're just blackout slides, I think was what you would call them. Oh, there's also a restaurant back there. But they're just blackout slides where they're just fully enclosed and fully dark. They seem to be a hit. That's all I know, is they seem to be a hit. But other than that, that's really all that's in this park. It's kind of small. I chose a small park for a water park because I felt like we didn't need it to be huge. Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in then. It kind of works. The smallness of it is not the worst. Oh, sorry everyone, I'm walking into you all. But yeah, that's it. I wanted to just show this area at nighttime. Other than that, I will show the top view, and that's pretty much all there is to this park. So this is how the wave pool looks at nighttime. It could probably be a little bit more wavy, but Honestly, not the worst. We added a couple of rocks up. Sorry. We added a couple of lights in the rocks to kind of give it a little bit more ambience, even though this park does not have lights. Aside from those ones. But I think it looks pretty good and I enjoy it. So, okay, here is a top-down view of the park. Obviously this is the entrance. There's our like little kid slides, our wave pool, our splash pad. Here's our lazy river, which goes this way. My lazy river was probably the one I was most proud of because it took so long to build. But there you go. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 slides. 18 slides, a wave pool, a lazy river, a splash pad. What more could you want? I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed or are enjoying the Planet Coaster series that I'm doing. The next one that I've been working on will be out next week. We pretty much are working on them at least 2 days, like 2 days a week for streams. So if you're interested in watching like the actual build process, feel free to join stream and come and hang out. We are live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday 1 week, and the next week we are live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So if you would like to watch some Planet Coaster and watch some actual live builds, feel free to head over there. If not, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to making the next one.
I'm missing you. You stay in my head, not sure what to do. I'm leaving you. I'll be honest. I'm so glad that I'm